So how many of us grow up and I've talked many times about I've not met anyone who wakes up and wants to be average or mediocre, but how many of us grow up coming through our education and learn that, hey, a C is passing and a C's okay, and we get by. Until we get out into life and we realize that C, mediocre, really isn't. In fact, I'd challenge you to look up the definition of mediocre, because the definition of mediocre shocked me the first time. And I didn't like the idea of being mediocre, didn't want to associate with mediocre. I wanted to produce excellence for myself, and I wanted to help others produce excellence for themselves. But when I looked up mediocrity, wow, pedestrian, common, nothing special, ordinary, run-of-the-mill. Those are the words that come up. In fact, it even says mediocre construction makes that building dangerous. And I would tell you, today, think about this, mediocrity makes people dangerous. Mediocrity makes people point fingers, find fault, not accept responsibility, make excuses, accept less than they should for themselves. And it makes people dangerous when they accept mediocrity. So one of the challenges for life, if you want to have more, be more, and do more, you're going to have to reject mediocrity as even a possibility in your life and decide that you want to be more than that. You want to be rare, uncommon. In fact, my favorite phrase is, I'm trying to help people become freaks. Think about the freaks that you know, the ones that are different, the person that wakes up. I asked a group of students one time, young students one time, if any of them woke up in the morning, jumped out of bed and said, wow, I can't wait to go to school and learn something. And the kids all laughed. Except one of them said, well, Johnny thinks that way. And I said, where's Johnny? And they said, well, he's not here today. I said, well, where is he? And they said, well, all the top students got to go to Disneyland. And I thought, wow, perfect. Listen carefully, kids. And for all of us, think about this. Those that we think are weird and freaks, and they've got more energy to get up and do what we don't want to do, they end up in Disneyland every day, and the rest of us, we end up in the stew with all the other average people. So if you actually want to produce extraordinary results, it starts with thinking peculiar, being different, being willing to wake up, go to work, and instead of looking at the clock and what time I get off and being excited 5 minutes before you get off, it's the person who goes to work excited and lives in each moment at work to do their best that produces the life that's better. And on top of that, they're happier doing it. Those looking for the end of the day are miserable all day until they get off to do most of the time very little or nothing. So if you want to be extraordinary, if you want to reject mediocrity, you'll have to start by thinking different so that you can act different so that your results aren't average.